Screen above him. Let's hear Brian Appling make this official.
University in the country, opening in 1789. It is a well-respected research university that has 30,000 undergraduate students and is the flagship institution of the Georgia University system. The Bulldogs are an NCAA bowl subdivision school that competes in the SEC. They play their home games at one of the largest on-campus stadiums in the country, Sanford Stadium at Dewey Field, and they're coached by two-time national championship coach Kirby Smart. KJ's parents are Lakeisha and KJ Bolden. KJ leaves our program with some really hard shoes to fill to the tremendous accomplishments that he leaves behind him. He's a two-way starter, safety and receiver, and kick returner. The highlight of his career will go down as one of the most unique accomplishments in our school's prestigious history. No one's ever done this before, and I'm not sure if anybody's ever done this before in the state of Georgia. 4 touchdowns in the game, 4 different ways: kickoff return, rushing, receiving.
All right, folks, I think this is real. Listen, I'm sort of on guard for anything with all of this, but I believe this is it. I've not quite seen a recruiting announcement kind of go down like that. But Bolden dressed in red and black, the Georgia hat to match it. Brian Appling announcing in somewhat, modest fashion that KJ Bolden, after all the talk about what might happen, it looks like KJ Bolden is on his way to the University of Georgia, the class of 2024. Now, something tells me we'll probably still be hearing more about this in some form or fashion. Maybe that's the case. At least we'd be on guard for whatever. But all we can do is sort of present this as it plays out. I really didn't know what this was going to be like. I really wasn't sure what this was necessarily going to be, and I guess I'm still not 100% sure that I necessarily know either, but it is for right now, by appearances, good news for Georgia fans. And all of the chatter and talk that have been out there about what it might kind of grow into, and you see a very happy Bolden here right now, does appear to have been a flip from KJ Bolden from Florida State to the University of Georgia. And as you see Brian Appling kind of finishing up here, it looks like this ceremony is now going to come to an end. And obviously the other thing that's coming to an end here is the so-called Buford curse. Been a long time since the Georgia Bulldogs had signed a player from Buford High School. And at one point in time, it seemed obvious that Dylan Raiola, in some fashion, would be the player to break that curse, moving into Buford this year as a Georgia commit. But not even he could stick in the Georgia class, at least in the eyes of some Georgia fans being there at Buford. But instead, the guy that's going to break that curse appears to be Buford's best overall player this year, and that is KJ Bolden, longtime commit to Florida State. But Georgia, who is a major factor in this recruitment and had remained a major factor in this recruitment, appears to have won this recruitment. The public ceremony here pronouncing that KJ Bolden on his way to the University of Georgia. We are going to try to get more coverage from Buford High School. We're going to try to hear from Jeff Sentella about exactly what this is and exactly how all of this goes down. You see the man of the hour right there, Bolden, on his way to UGA.